Hello you guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play that I'm going to be doing pretty much straight after Kingdom Hearts, I believe. Or whatever, I don't know. I don't even know when this is going to come out, to be honest. Depends on how much I feel like playing it. But this, just... look at the graphics and the pretty and the oh my god. This is probably one of my favorite games of all time. This is definitely in the top 3 of like my favorite games of all time. But this is Okami, you guys. This is a Japanese game which is actually very into the Japanese mythology and stuff like that. It's very exciting and very pretty and just, oh, I could play this game forever. I actually had this game for the Wii a very long time ago, but I didn't keep it because I don't have a Wii anymore. Well, I do, that's a lie, but I'm not really into playing the Wii because it's kind of crappy and meh. But anyways, let's start a new game, shall we? Okami, 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 Okami. By the way, I am playing this at 6 in the morning because I'm an adult and I can do what I want. This first part is probably just going to be nothing but backstory. So, pardon if this part is kind of, like, longer than the rest. Once I get to the gameplay, I'll probably stop and then start a new episode. So yes. Look at the pretty! Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki nested near a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. I'm not Englishing very well already. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. But look at the cherry blossoms! They're pretty! Oh dear. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. And my dad's thing is going off, oh my god. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on the neck the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Oh no, the cherry blossoms went black. No. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Oh god. Well, one's black, the other's white. They could be. One can't have one without the other, I guess. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. I can see how that works. A wolf is a lot faster than a human. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, arrows sunk in shaft quarterly into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Son of a bitch. Just can't have happiness, can you? Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in the place of his beloved. Love, happiness, only gonna come to an end. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, his eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. So he's a Hydra. We already fought a Hydra in one episode of my last Let's Play. We can do this. Orochi stood tall, and yes, he was big. Sorry, I misread that. Nagi leapt with incredible grace and swung his blade valiant. Oh, kill me. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. Joy. We have an evil being here who can not die. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing this just sucks. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Poor puppy. Oh. The mysterious and terrifying spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Whoosh. Oh my god. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Oh my god, my English, wow. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Poor wolf. Oh. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated, revealing the moon. Light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as beacon of hope. Woohoo. We're saved, we're saved. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Awesome sauce. We won! What's the prize? Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. That's how long it took to defeat this beast. Wow. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to the Kamiki. I hear my daddy walking around. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elders gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Pretty! Yay for cherry blossoms! Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Well, you can't have endless peace without somebody fucking it up. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. 100 years had passed, and the Fire Nation is willing to win the war. Oh, that was bad. I don't even remember what it is. I haven't watched Avatar in ages. It happened so quickly, no one in the village even took notice. Ugh. This is scary. So scary. What idiot would do this? Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? Dot dot dot. No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh jeez. Oh lordy. Good job. You fucked everything up. Ugh. You know, when purple is flying, the things are bad. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. I'm not going to remember these voices by the end of this. I can tell you that much. Run, little man, run! And this scary, scary beast is destroying everything. Wah! What are we gonna do now? Oh, he even destroyed trees! Not trees! Trees had nothing to do with this! God, my leg is vibrating out of control right now. I have to get a drink. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. By the way, if you guys want to know, this is all Japanese mythology, pretty much. I mean, it's got some of its creative liberties here and there, but there is a lot of stuff going on. And here comes hot chick number 1. Wood sprayed Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. She's got peach boobs. It took me so long to realize she had peach boobs. And it's beautiful. Hello there, pretty puppy. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. She's a little sleepy. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country, Nippon, which is Japanese for Japan. I was gonna say Nihon, which is the same thing. I quit. Never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. She's also got a peach butt. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh my god. On Earth? Say hello to my second favorite character, everybody. kind of voice should I do for Ace soon? Ow, ow, ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I'll use my Donald voice. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you stealing a nap in my rose again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Oh god, this is gonna be a difficult voice to do the whole time. I might change it up every now and again. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're... blah... bowing before my great brush. Japanese art is not always my favorite thing, by the way. Well, what do you think? Cuter than the real thing, no? What you been doing, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Nom nom nom. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wool slobber. Can you already see why I love him? You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prize sword Dekamaru on you. Oh dear. God, Isun's voice is gonna irritate the fuck out of me after a while. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god of Materasu, I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Your awesome power can restore life to the world. A tree return to normal, huh? That Saki girl sure said something worse. Some worse stuff. Oh my god. Our spirits, the villager's spirits just kept inside that fruit. That fruit. The girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there is no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Alright, and we're finally able to move around, but I'm going to end the episode here, so I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. I do videos like this pretty much every day. I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Bye-bye.